Coach?
Right. I thought today was a really good Wednesday practice. Having this our first kind of third down, red zone 2 minute, with a real focus on Georgia Tech, and I thought the guys, the approach to the work, we still had some good speed, ones on ones, getting after it. But I thought the guys, approached the day the right way. Obviously, things we get to clean up and continue to improve upon. But this last few days have been really pleased with this team. And we've had a 4-day stretch. Tomorrow we'll have a kind of a mock game going through all situations, things to expect. Maybe sometimes the unexpected. We try to throw in there just for newcomers, for old guys, for coaches, for everybody involved to be prepared to respond in the situation. But I really like what I've seen throughout the course of this week, and just the guys' overall mindset. I thought receivers have had, just give them a shout out. I thought they really raised the level of their game here this week, and thought I had another good day, and just competitiveness with them and the defensive backs, and how those guys are challenging and working with each other to go get better has been really good. So I thought it was a good day all in all, but definitely proud of what I'm seeing from that group as we get closer to game day.
Did you challenge those receivers? Sorry. Did you challenge those receivers because it seems like they've responded really well the last few practices?
You get challenged all the time here, and so yes. But to say that we needed to see continued improvement, absolutely. And that's where I think those guys, we throw a lot on them, and just for that position, there's a lot of different dynamics, elements, depths, where you're supposed to be, any potential adjustments to a route. But then, when you find yourself in the moment to go make the play, you got to go make the play. And they have responded well this week to our encouragement. And that you got to go push to the standard. And I think those guys have really gotten better throughout this week. I think Malik's done a really good job. It's kind of had he's had a good camp, but I really like what I've seen from him. Darion's had a great week. Kentron's had a really good week as he's continued to push. We know the guys that we got in that room. I think it's a very talented group. We got some guys continuing to grow. You look, guys that have been here and have played with like Hakeem. Those guys understand what to expect and understand the opportunity that's in front of us. But then even some of the newcomers, like Wayne, Elijah getting in there. I think Jalen Brown has got a chance to really make a very positive impact on this team, and just continuing to push him. I like the group.
Coach, how important is scout team work, and how much can a guy improve by being on the scout team throughout the season?
No, it's critical for the program. It's critical for development. It's all part of the guy's process, and different guys at different positions. There's guys around the scout team right now that I fully expect to help us win games this year. And but it's how you go about the work. And we had a couple guys even today. You try to roll guys on scouts to also keep them fresh. And a young DB that's going to be a phenomenal player here that was pissed off when he got rolled out, and that's what you want. You want guys that embrace every opportunity to go get better, and when you see that as an opportunity rather than anything beyond that, it's going to open the door for you to take the next step. And I'm excited about the ability of those young guys, and just the opportunity to go and improve.
What have you seen from Dwayne McCoy from the start of camp now? It looks like he's just growing a lot of his confidence in the draft.
Yes, and it's all there's a lot, like I said, a lot of different elements. We move our receivers around a pretty good amount, and Wayne was here in the spring, so he got introduced to it. But even being able to change him around to a couple different positions has been good, and you start to see his understanding, the confidence, being able to play fast. He's got a great skill set, but you see it's all starting to come together for him.
How beneficial is it? You have some guys I think on your scout team that will probably play on Sundays. They're just young. How beneficial is that for the guys going up against them? No, those are real looks.
Absolutely, and that's what you want to have. Pat Payton was a scout team player. Josh Farmer. Right? You sit there and you can go through a laundry list of guys that have had to come in and have earned opportunity through their growth. But it's still the important steps they're taking, and that's what makes your team better. And we don't sit there and just say, all right, well, guys on scout team, and put them off till next year. I mean, it's we've had guys that are on scout team that by midpoint of the season are playing football for us, and so you're just going to continue to grow, get better, and I think our guys, there's a healthy respect for what they're trying to accomplish, and the push that's necessary, because we need a great look and we need that competitiveness, and I think our guys have done a nice job of that.
With the possibility of college football seasons getting longer and longer, does it make it more important to be able to have that depth in the rotation?
Oh, absolutely. And I think that when you're looking at a team, I mean, that's obviously you got your frontline guys that are going to play as many snaps as they can, but at a snap, I mean, you can be into the depth, and to be able to have guys that can go in there and play at a high level, keeping guys fresh, being able to have rotations. As you get through the course of the season, there's going to be some games where guys aren't available, and I mean, we saw that last year. When Keon and Johnny were both out, and it was Ja'Kai Douglas's opportunity, and he had over 100 yards at Pitt, was player of the game, and just did an outstanding job. So it's always a part of that growth and that process, and you can't get distracted in the moment. You just got to continue to trust where it can go, and continuing to build that depth for the team.
KJ Sampson's a guy you praised earlier. Has he done a good look at against camp?
He did, and he missed a little bit of time in the middle part of it, but he's back, and you can see that his confidence has definitely grown. And I think he had a wonderful summer. You're really getting in shape, and you feel his explosiveness. And he's a guy that can make an impact. I think he can get to the quarterback. It's just the consistency of the day in day out fundamental aspects that he's continuing to build upon. But I really like what I'm seeing from KJ.
I have one more. Is Amari Williams? Do you foresee him playing this year? He just seems to always make plays.
Yeah, he's. There's still some things that he's working through. Just he's been here in such a short period of time,
right.
But he's working with the offense right now, and we're fast tracking him. I think we got a good group there, but we're definitely all eyes to see how quick he can get out on that field to be able to help us.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.